afternoon or evening or morning, depending on whatever time you're watching this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Today's video, we're going to be going over animal cruelty and why you should stop it. Stay tuned and find out. There will be more after this. Who does animal abuse affect in animal cruelty? Animal cruelty is a cruel way to treat animals that care about you, look up to you, and love you. To that animal, you are their world, and they don't deserve the abuse that they experience in some cases. Some cases, it's just random strangers that just don't know the animals. Complete strangers have been known to abuse animals that are just strays. Stray animals' lives matter too. What does fighting against animal abuse do for the world? If we can stop one person from animal abuse, it has the potential to stop someone from doing worse things in the future. One major example of animal abuse is dog fighting rings. Dogs in these rings aren't all bad and just want a chance, like my dog Wrecker. Before we adopted him, they had just recently busted a dog fighting ring here in town. Now, we don't know this for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was a part of it. He is one of the nicest dogs I have ever met. Not every one of these dogs in these situations are conditioned to be aggressive, but not Wrecker. He is very protective and caring over his brothers and sisters. When does this occur? It occurs every day, whether it's leaving animals outside chained up, or being involved in rings like dog fighting, or even cruel breeding facilities like we talked about in last week's video. They can all be considered forms of animal abuse. You may walk by it every day and think nothing of it, but no one, whether human or animal, no one deserves that treatment. Where does this happen? It happens everywhere. It's everywhere, every day, whether it's happening down the street, across town, or across the world. It could be the person you least expect. The only thing we can do is raise awareness. Report possible cases that we become aware of. Alright, and if you're wondering ways you can possibly try to prevent animal cruelty in the future, here's 10 tips on how you can do it. Know about and fulfill the needs of your pet. Don't just concern yourself with the basics. Give your pet positive experiences so they can have their best life like you would want and you would hope to get when you were growing up yourself. Try to really enhance their well-being. Foster a pet, a dog, a cat, a goat, a pig. There's so many different options out there that you can help grow their experience in life and be there for them. That they have all suffered abandonment. Sadly, many pets are relinquished to shelters for various reasons. Foster homes help these animals to recover and prepare them to move on to a new, permanent, loving home. Do what you can to stop someone from mistreating an animal. However, be sensible and don't put yourself in danger. If necessary, seek help from other witnesses or the proper authorities. If you witness any form of animal cruelty, report it to the police or other authorities and act immediately to prevent further cruelty. Set a good example by being respectful towards animals. Show children how to treat animals with love and consideration. Help them to grow up to become the next generation of advocates for animals. For protection, strong animal welfare laws and harsher penalties will lead to fewer cruelty cases. The fear of being persecuted prevents most people from getting involved in these things. You can be the helping hand that an animal needs. An animal that has been mistreated needs support, sometimes immediately. You can make a real difference by taking an animal out of a harmful situation. Probably the most important point that I'll be making here today is this one right here. Animal abuse and domestic abuse are often closely connected. By reporting your suspicions, you may also be helping an animal in need, but also helping the family concerned. Help people to understand that they can intervene in situations where animals are being neglected or even tormented. Animals have the right to live without fear or pain, just like us humans. And we have a responsibility to step in if their rights aren't being respected. Animals aren't necessarily neglected out of a lack of love. An owner may not have the psychological resources to provide an animal with the appropriate care. Whatever the reasons may be, an affected pet must be removed from a place of neglect and given the care it needs to live and thrive. Any help you can give to the animal may help the human too. You never know what situation that person may be going through, but don't ever judge. When you help somebody, you never know what situation they're coming from. In conclusion, animal cruelty is a very disturbing thing that happens in our world. No animal should have to go through this. If you know anything about anything going on like this, make sure to say something. You don't have to do anything yourself. You can always go out, call. If you see something that's serious, that's could be possibly life-threatening to the animal, call the proper authorities. They can do something about it. If you know someone personally that is doing something like this, make sure to talk to them. And if you're not sure the exact situation they are in, don't ever just assume. If you know them personally, don't hesitate to talk to them. I'm sure they'd be more appreciative if you talked to them before you went to just to jump to assumptions and didn't hear their side out. If you know them, make sure to look out for your friends and family out there. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you if you watched this far. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, you're all awesome and amazing. You are champions, and victory is coming. And until next time, sayonara.